backhand tsunami to the table! Reed still on his feet. And Rollins taken out with a Death Valley driver. And then a senton. And another one. And this 330-pound big Bronson Reed is beating the hell out of Rollins.
He's making a statement in Baltimore.
He said he was done being disrespected. Tsunami! And he's not done yet. He wants to create his own path, he said. He's gonna drive Rollins to the damn ring. Another tsunami by Reed.
Big Bronson Reed said, I'll make my own damn opportunity.
Medical personnel, official security rushing out here to check on Rollins. After that hellacious assault by Reed. He had some ominous words during the week where he said he was going to be headhunting. And Reed is apparently not through yet, rushing back toward the ring, marching around the ring.
A couple weeks ago, he said he's the future of the WWE and the future for Seth Freakin Rollins. Looks like a third
again, Tsunami! Somebody better get a stretcher out here and paramedics. Rollins could have crushed ribs.
And a spatula.
Not again, are you kidding me? He's gonna kill the damn guy! Get him down! Get him down from there!
Two!
Not again! Call the damn National Guard! This guy's out of control!
Get a taser!
Bronson, get out!
Get a taser on this guy!
Somebody get in front of this guy, do something!
We need a tranquilizer in Baltimore!
My God! Somebody get a pair of handcuffs or a stun gun or something!
What the?
This is insanity! He's gonna destroy Seth!
And our top rope!
Get him out of there! Can't get him out of the damn ring!
Where's the police?
Not again! Come on now!
How much more can this ring and Seth Freakin Rollins take?
Where the hell's Pierce? Where the hell are the cops? Get somebody out here!
That big bald stooge would not have stopped this!
A culmination of weeks of total destruction of everything. And Strowman says, hey, Chad Patton, referee, you get in there too.
Well, this match would have been over if Chad Patton had been in the ring earlier on after not one, but two tsunamis.
Wait, he's not going up top again.
Braun Strowman has got big ideas how to finish the job. Braun Strowman, not a man who is known for going to the top rope, or maybe now physical exhaustion that is racking the body of both the...
He just tossed a metal chair right at his head.
Well, it took too long for Strowman to get himself up there. And now Bronson Reed, who is so woozy, is looking to capitalize with something that may well be described as disgusting if he pulls this off.
Climbing up there to meet him. Last monster standing, who will it be? These two colossals clashing here.
Oh, man.
Oh, superplex of the big man! The whole ring just collapsed! The ring just collapsed! The ropes are gone! The ring has gone down! And both men are laid out! Whoever is still down at 10 loses this thing. No! That's the visionary! Seth Rollins stopped! He's back! Seth friggin' Rollins just stomped Big Bronson Reed!
We haven't seen Rollins in 2
And
months.
Strowman got up! Strowman beat the count! Strowman beat the count! Braun Strowman's the last monster standing, thanks to Seth friggin' Rollins with an out-of-nowhere stomp. Welcome back, Seth. Bronson Reed is arriving at the arena. Oh! Seth Rollins! Seth freaking Rollins! The security is separating them.
We are not doing this! I told you we are not doing it!
Security guard just went flying. And Reed just plowing through security on his way to the ring.
Just give up while you can, security.
What happened at the capper of the last monster standing match? Here goes Seth flying at him!
A highly enraged Seth freaking Rollins, who has been desperate for a piece of payback for months now against the man who put himself on the map at Seth Rollins' expense, Bronson Reed.
Security now in the ring. Adam Pearce has ordered them to be separated, and finally they're able to do that.
Well, hats off to this security crew. They've already been flattened once. They're coming back.
Oh, no!
Now's round 2, lads.
Headbutt and 2 elbows, and now the coast is clear. Big boot. Death Valley driver. 6 tsunamis ago.
God, look what's coming, Joe. Look what's coming, Joe. It's an instant replay.
Oh, and that's smart enough of Seth Rollins just to roll out of the ring.
Well, he had to. He was about to spend a couple months on the shelf, but Bronson Reed refusing to stop it. He's coming our way.
Oh, man. 330 pounds just blasted him to the floor as Rollins trying to get to his feet. Now security trying to get on top of this again.
Security have no chance here. And Seth freaking Rollins, for all his freakish abilities, he just cannot stop it.
He's not going to go up top.
Bronson Reed.
Oh, there's a security guard that he's on top of him.
Oh my God.
What is he going to do to this poor man? Oh, Rollins is in a compromised position.
Get ready for it, Joe. It's coming. So!
At the last second, Rollins escapes harm. The announce desk is destroyed. They're trying to hold back Rollins. And this is the madness that opens up Monday Night Raw in Philly.
Bronson Reed's signature brand of carnage kicks off the show once again. For now, it seems like Seth freaking Rollins got the best of it, but Bronson Reed already back on his feet.
This is absolutely outrageous.
Look, you know this doesn't end until you make it.
This is the 3rd time this has happened tonight.
Come on,
Seth Rollins, Big Bronson Reed separated again by security.
Enough! Did either one of you selfish bastards stop the thing for 1 second that I was gonna give you what you want? No, of course not! But you are! And Crown Jewel, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, it is official! Get them out of my damn building!
This is the worst mistake you ever made, son!
Seth freaking Rollins. Seth freaking Rollins. Look, I promised Adam Pearce that we would not have a repeat of last week. That I would not go into that arena and cause chaos. But Seth, if you want to hunt a monster, then I'm right here in the parking lot!
Seth's thinking about it, Wade.
I smell a trap. I don't think this is
Don't
wise.
move, big man.
Oh, no.
Here he comes.
Listen to me. You don't need it. I don't need it. You already have the match, damn it.
You think I
You
can?
already have the match.
This is what Adam Pearce was trying to avoid.
And here we go.
Out in the parking lot, right near our operations and production trucks. And thankfully, security is going to break him up.
No, man.
Oh, right
Come
to
on,
the
Joe.
bike rack.
You've been around long enough to know that wasn't going to happen.
Reed with Rollins up on the crates now. Oh, big boot to the head.
Well, already Seth Rollins scrambling.
Oh, the tractor trailer door to his face wave.
Bouncing off that massive cranium of Bronson Reed.
Oh, a mega stomp. He just made him a hood ornament. Bronson Reed just went hood ornament off the stomp.
Well, the
I think the
trap.
world has forgotten what I'm capable of. That's a reminder. That's a reminder. But that's just a little taste. Because
He is rising up after
no
the
way.
stomp and
There's no
fighting
way.
off security.
What the hell did they build Bronson Reed out of? He ain't human.
This is outrageous. He took the stomp right on the car hood, and now a crate to the dome as they are brawling out in the parking lot.
Bronson Reed somehow still on his feet and still fighting back. Wake up, Seth.
Garbage can thrown right at Seth, and now they're in the technical truck, the production and operations truck out there as part of our support staff, fighting in the truck.
Yeah, twisted steel everywhere you look. And Bronson Reed wants to use all of it to his advantage.
Oh my! Death Valley driver through the tables outside.
give me medical! Get Bronson out of here!
How is Bronson Reed rising from that as they're calling for medical attention for both men? Somehow Reed emerges from the pile.
Bronson Reed is a damn monster.
Seth does not look good at all.
Stay down. Hear me? Stay down. Knock it off. And I want you should have finished me when you had the chance.
And there's the big slap by Rollins, and I think Seth was referring to what happened early in the match. First tsunami. Seth telling Bronson, you should have finished me then. He may finish him now. Bronson Reed gonna go up top. Seth Rollins has no clue where he is. Reed now up to the top rope. Rollins trying to roll out of harm's way and does.
It's a veteran tactic by Rollins. Just create a little too much separation for Reed to handle.
Bronson Reed, who weathered the early storm from Seth Rollins, delivers a clothesline to Rollins, and Bronson Reed now going out to the apron, and this could be a quick matchup against Rollins. If Bronson Reed has Tsunami to Rollins.
Well, if you want to make waves in WWE, there's no better way than via Tsunami.
Well, Bronson Reed is enraged after the early attack by Rollins. Went for another Tsunami, and Rollins rolled out of harm's way, and now Seth with a stomp to Reed. Rollins cover on Bronson Reed. Hook to the leg. Reed kicks out at 2. Sheamus calling for the bro kick. Seth Rollins, though, intercepts him. Dominic from behind, scoop up, shoulders down. He's got the tights. Rollins kicks. And Dominic, pedigree by Rollins. Seth could be looking for a stomp. Oh my God, look out here. Sheamus driven in the post. That's big Bronson Reed. The Oscilla is here. And Seth Rollins going after Reed, trying to beat him to the punch, realizing Reed's here for him, but Reed dropping Rollins into the apron, and then a massive clothesline. And now Bronson Reed gonna clear off our announce table.
Get out of the way, Cole. This Kaiju's on a rampage.
Bronson Reed said, I told Seth it isn't over. I told him I'm ready for war. But meanwhile, Sheamus and Priest, and this match is still going on because there's no disqualification.
Sheamus just drilled Reed with a knee, and Bronson Reed got in the ring and is the first man to his feet.
And now Damian Priest with a right as well. And look at the strength of Bronson Reed with a Death Valley driver. And the 340-pounder now with Sheamus on his shoulders and another Death Valley driver.
Uh-oh, Cole. You can feel the earth rumbling.
Reed heading up to the top rope. Bronson Reed, Tsunami to Damian Priest. And I don't think he's done yet. Reed now on the other side. Tsunami to Sheamus.
340 pounds plus crashing down from the top turnbuckle.
A human wrecking ball. There are bodies strewn everywhere. And now Reed turns his attention to Rollins. His attention has been turned to Rollins.
Oh, not again. Not again.
Bronson Reed now. Reed off the backhand. Tsunami to the table. Bronson Reed with a tsunami through Seth Rollins through the table.
I am a monster. And last week, I not only took you out, I took out Damian Priest, I took out Sheamus, and I will take out anyone that stands in the way of me putting you down for good. So, Mr. Visionary, Mr. Revolutionary, Mr. Seth Freakin Rollins, if you want your revenge, I'm right here in the ring right now.
If you thought that super stomp at Crown Jewel would end things between these two, hardly. Here we are again.
Oh, how wise is this, Seth Freakin Rollins? I don't know, but the brawl is on. Oh. And these things have traditionally not ended well for Seth Freakin Rollins. You may have won at Crown Jewel, but you did not kill the monster because that may well be impossible.
Oh, Seth able to turn it around and slam him into the post.
Well, any kind of brawl with Bronson Reed is going to be desperation stuff, and now our deaths perhaps getting trashed. Turn your back on Bronson Reed at your peril.
Oh, not again. He is not going to get... I got to get out of here, Wade.
You have to think after last week, Seth Rollins' ribs are still in agony.
Seth's trying to get out of the way quickly. He's running across the desk and diving at him! Right into the timekeeper! They're back in the ring against each other.
You cannot keep Bronson Reed down. When are you going to learn, Seth?
Bronson Reed just smashing Seth into that corner as security tries to separate them.
A whole army of security dragging these men apart.
Up onto the apron. And able now to attack Big Bronson Reed.
There is just no quit whatsoever in Seth Freakin Rollins.
No. Big Bronson Reed, suicide dive! 340 pounds! And now Seth jumps right on him to attack more.
How the hell did Seth Rollins get out of the way of that dive? But immediately back on top is Bronson Reed. More security, more officials heading down here.
As now Adam Pearce brings his team of officials.
Pierce, you know why I want this match? I need the match. I've explained it to you a million times. You know who I am, in my heart, in my soul. Give me the match. Let me end it.
Fine, one more time and that's enough?
That's it.
Fine,
That's
next
all
week.
I need.
Then you got it next week, because I've had enough. Enough, end it. Enough.